Guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. I'm Kate and I'm a doll collector and American Girl doll stop motion creator. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you everything I have that is My Little Pony. Everything that is like under the sun of My Little Pony and relates to My Little Pony. I actually don't have that much stuff, but I'm trying to expand my collection because it's not really curated at all. It's just stuff that I've just like either gotten from people or just got at like random times throughout my life. Because I was never that into My Little Pony. I do really want to start collecting Generation 3 My Little Ponies because I have kind of a good amount of those, so I would like to get more. And also, I think that they're really cute. Like Generation 1, I think was a little bit, like just, it doesn't remind me of My Little Pony at all. And then Generation 3, I feel like it is very nostalgic and My Little Pony, and obviously Generation 4 because that's what I grew up with, which was like 2000s, 2010s. But then there's like Generation 3.5, which it's actually so uncanny, and I do have one of those. And I cannot even describe how much I hate Generation 5 of My Little Pony. Like, it's uncanny, but also it like doesn't look like a horse anymore. Like, why couldn't we have just stopped at Generation 4? I feel like that was like perfect My Little Pony. Perfect like little kids' toys, and now you made it like it has a human face. Like, they started, Generation 1 didn't really look like a horse, but now Generation 5 looks like a human. So, like, which one would you rather have? I would rather have Generation 1, not scary human-looking horse Generation 5. I have looked online to try and, like, get more stuff, but for some reason, people love to sell this for so expensive. I'm like, y'all, it is not that serious. You can sell it for a little bit cheaper. So if I were to get more My Little Pony stuff, it would probably be like thrifting in person. And I don't know if I would get that lucky usually. So I don't know if this is going to like ever expand. If it does, I'll update you. But this is what I have that's My Little Pony right now. Let's get into it. So let me start off with my Little Pony stuffed animals. On my 6th birthday, in like 2016, I went to Build-A-Bear Workshop for my birthday, and they had a Build-A-Bear Workshop My Little Pony collab, which has like never happened before. And I actually was able to get 2. So I got Applejack and Twilight Sparkle. And because I was not into My Little Pony like at all, I named them something like completely different. But I do remember liking Applejack a lot because she was only tomboy. They just had to have a tomboy to like make it diverse. But they have real hair, which is kind of like so strange. And it's very messed up because, you know, I was playing with it all the time. But they're still really cool and humongous, but just cool to have. And Twilight Sparkle, I'm glad I got her because she's like the OG leader of the pack. And then when I was taking them out to make this video, Applejack had on this that I must have made for her when I was like 6 years old. I guess I drew her and put her on a little shirt and wrapped it around her. Okay, period. And then I have something that I actually so badly want all of them, like the complete collection that they have of these. But I have a Rainbow Dash Beanie Baby My Little Pony from like 2013. And I so badly want the whole collection of these because they're so tiny and like they're good for storage, but also they're kind of so iconic. And this was when they had real hair too, because there's also ones where they have like kind of yarn hair, which were not as iconic at the time. But I remember like everybody I knew had this Rainbow Dash one, which also Rainbow Dash is my favorite My Little Pony. I just always liked her. I always liked when I would watch the shows and she would be the fastest one. She'd be different than everyone. And she was like kind of a tomboy, but she was also like awesome. And she has like rainbow hair, so she kind of just fits everything. And I like that she was always just like in the sky because she's a pony, but she can fly. So I don't know if that makes, I think she's still a pony. Yeah, and Twilight Sparkles is an alicorn. The only way I know that is because my best friend was really into My Little Pony and I wasn't in elementary school. And one time, I think I like referred to Twilight Sparkle as a pony or a unicorn or something. And my friend was so mad at me. My friend was like, girl, she's an alicorn. Like, how do you not know this? And I felt like so ashamed. So ever since then, I've known Twilight Sparkle is an alicorn. So those are the random stuffed animals that I have. And then I also got Equestria girls. And I was like prime age for when these just came out and were released into the world for the first time ever. And my mom just reminded me of this story of when I couldn't say my R's when I was little, and Equestria girl is obviously like kind of a very hard word to say for like a little 3 or 4 year old. And I couldn't tell my mom what I wanted, but I wanted one so bad, but like I physically could not say the words, and I was getting so frustrated and mad. So I don't know how I ended up getting one because I don't know how she ever like understood what I wanted. But I think the first one I got was 2012 Friendship is Magic Pinkie Pie. And I loved her so much. I love her so much. This was the best era for Equestria girl. Like, you cannot tell me otherwise. This is the most iconic era. I want all of these so bad. I don't know why I wasn't like getting more of them. I wish I was. They're so underrated. So underrated. Like their faces, her eyes literally have balloons in them. And something that was different about these Equestria girls is that if you take their feet off, it's like a Bratz stall where they're just click in, which is like, it's so iconic for the era. And these Equestria girls are way better than any other Equestria girls because they actually have hands, opposed to the newer ones that just have like stick straight. Like they got lazy when they were making it, you can tell. Okay, I'm surprised that there's still like visible curls in her hair, and like her headband, I still have it. I'm surprised. They also had an extra long piece to be like her tail because she's a pony turned into a person. So like why would they stop having the extra long piece on the dolls? That makes it so much more iconic, and like I love it so much. I think I like Equestria girls more than I like ponies. Like no shade, but I just like the form of dolls better than I like ponies, and it's just like so creative. The outfit's tea, and she has her cutie mark on her cheek, so the details are immaculate. Then I got Equestria girl Rainbow Dash, and she's also in the era where it's pop off, and her hands, I so wish that they never stopped making them have actual hands. Like it makes them look so much cooler. Her cutie mark. And this braid has been in her hair literally since I first got her. So like forever. But it's kept her hair like intact. And also, I don't have them on her right now. But there is a clip-on where you can put wings on her, which is really, really cool. But I never really had them on my Equestria girls because they fall off really easily. Every Equestria girl that I know of does have an opening to put wings on their back. Except not every My Little Pony can fly. So I don't know what's up with that. Then I have Sunset Shimmer, which she came with like a few other outfits, but this is just the outfit that I have her in right now. And for some reason I got like a really loose one, which kind of sucks. She's one of the more basic ones. She's when they first started like making them have actual feet, hands stuck together. So this is like not my favorite era, but I still have her. Like she's just one of my childhood toys, and she's worth having even if like I don't love this era. And then I got Rainbow Rocks, and she has a little music cutie mark, which is super cool, and little music notes in her eyes, which I love the details. And she's supposed to be like a DJ. I just feel like it's so much more basic and boring. Okay, she didn't like that. I was giving her shade. When they have actual feet, hands stuck together, like there's no accessories, but she does have like a sick haircut. Like wolf cut before wolf cuts were popular. And then I also have one that I'm not complaining about how she looks new and different because I like her so much, and it's Trixie. And she comes with a guitar and everything, and her witch hat and her cape. Like the details on this, they went all out, so it makes up for the fact that her hands are like this and her feet. Everything about this I just love so much. And like the purple streak in her hair, because when I would watch the episodes with her of My Little Pony Equestria Girls, and she would be in them, like you knew it was gonna be a fire episode. And so having her as a doll just like made it really, really fun. And her hair is actually in good condition. Like I'm proud of myself. And this is the guitar. So that's all my Equestria girls, and I so badly want more. I need more. I want the original ones that go with like Pinkie Pie's set, that were like the OGs of the OG. Okay, then for ponies. My oldest My Little Pony, I think, is this vintage velvet My Little Pony. It's actually soft. And it might be the Flocked Stars Cutie Pony, but I don't know. Its hair is literally like coming out of the top of its head. So it's really, really old. But I just got these from someone, like someone gave them to me. So I'm not exactly sure if this is even My Little Pony. Its face is like super basic. There's nothing really about it, but it does have like plastic eyes. But yeah, it's velvet. I have no idea. And then I have just a ton of Generation 3 My Little Ponies, which, yes, my favorite generation. So I have Desert Rose. She's one of my favorites because her head is turned back, so she's really cool for displaying. And she's just one of like the prettiest ones. She has sparkles on her head. And this is 2002 My Little Pony. Don't know if you can see that, but. And something that Generation 3 loved to do was put like this sparkle effect in their hair. Little sparkle strings to make it just look like shimmery and shiny, and I love that. So she's super cute. And I have Sunny Days, which also has her head back and looks super cool for displaying. And she's also 2002 Generation 3. And just all of the colors in her hair, her eyes. I just love a thick-bodied pony. I feel like it makes them look cuter and cooler. And I have a really messed up hair-wise Rainbow Flash, which she was a pony that was specifically popular for how long her hair was and how good for styling it was. But it's currently in like braids hella and messed up, but I don't really intend on fixing it because I don't really care. But she has the prettiest eyes ever and the cutest cutie mark. And honestly, I kind of like that Generation 3 My Little Ponies can't like move their heads or their limbs or anything, because I feel like making them a specific way to be displayed just makes them kind of more iconic, because it's like, this is how she's set, this is how she looks, this is her pose, and that's like kind of a part of her personality, and I like that. And then I have 25th anniversary of My Little Pony Pinkie Pie, and all of her balloons and everything. It's like perfect for a celebration, but this is actually 2007. So her face mold and just like the way she looks is a little bit different than the 2002, for example. Because like if we look at 2002, you can see like she has a very thick face, but by 2007, it was a lot slimmer cut on the nose. Like that looks different. The eyes were a lot rounder. I feel like they tried to make it look more like sleek. But yeah, the curls on her tail are so cute. And she was supposed to come with like a lot of accessories and stuff to be like a party horse for 25th anniversary. But that's really cool to have. And one of my personal favorites is Petal Blossom. She also is like very messed up in the hair, braid wise, and like I tried to fix it, but it's just, I think it's like stuck forever, I'm not gonna lie. But more of that sparkly stuff. But I just think she's such like a pretty color because she has like a natural shimmer to her skin. And it's kind of like a grayish purple. So I feel like it's very unique. And just her eyes. And kind of a boring cutie mark. But it comes together to make her just look so like iconic. She looks iconic. And I don't know how to explain it. Like her eyes are not as open as the other ponies. So she looks like very chill. Like look at this one, like eyes wide open. She's just like, yup. Petal Blossom is just like a laid back, chill pony. And I don't know if these are My Little Pony, but I want to shout them out. I have two mini Little Ponies. Okay, yeah, I don't think these are My Little Pony, but they're super cute and definitely giving like 90s, very early 2000s vintage pony. They look like they're like prototypes or something that went wrong. No offense. And then I have kind of a rare 2012 pony that I got when I was a kid. And she's messed up. She has marks on her face, but it's Plumette. And she's a Friendship is Magic. Her wings actually move, which was like a big deal. But if she's new in box, some people sell her for like 110. But this is when their heads can move. But she does have like marks on her face because I loved her. But yeah. I don't know what was up with My Little Pony doing the orange and like turquoise green hair. It's kind of disgusting. But at the same time, kind of eats. And that's her cutie mark. It's like a little heart and a crown. There was like a series that came out where the versions of ponies had movable wings on them. Like just a few of the ponies. And this was one of them. So she's super cute. And like she's near and dear to my heart. Like she's my pony. She's my girl. And I do have one Generation 3.5 pony. Unfortunately. I actually hate this generation so much. I don't know why I have her, but I have Rainbow Dash. So at least I have like an iconic character. And that's pretty cool actually, the details that they put in here. But that is not even Rainbow Dash's cutie mark. That's just like a random rainbow. But their heads do move. And I guess I'm glad to have one. But I don't know like why they went for the really skinny neck with the huge head opposed to just like a thick pony like this. Like, this is very, very scary. Like, this is adorable. This, I don't want this anywhere near me. And the jump from this, 3.5, which, why was it 3.5? Like, why? Like, they didn't even want to accept this as, like, a new generation. They wanted to get rid of this as soon as possible. To Generation 4, that's a huge difference in 0.5 of generation. And see, that's her cutie mark. That is the real cutie mark, not this. Just an insane difference. Like, even the eyes, they went like way more detailed here than here. But like Generation 4 ponies, I feel like aren't detailed in themselves. but they're just so like basic and cute and small enough that you can have like a good amount of them. So they're my second favorite next to Generation 3. That's my My Little Pony haul. Everything I have that is My Little Pony, and I so badly want more. So if I get more, I'll update you. So thank you for watching.